It's a new day, it's time to stretch. The sun is shining, big day ahead. My feet are moving, I'm gonna dance and eat my breakfast. And now I'm clapping my hands. Come on, it's good morning time. 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 It's good morning time.
It's good morning time. It's good morning time.
It's good morning time.
Hey! Good morning, Camp Hoblitzelle. Happy Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
And we are
Welcome
back for another adventure in trust.
Trusting,
I had a lot of fun
trekking.
yesterday with learning more about camp, walking around with Miss Caitlin and our compasses.
Our true north.
It was a great time. And learning about our new friends,
Yes.
Shadrach, Meshach,
Meshach,
and Abednego.
Abednego.
And we're going to learn a little bit more about them right now in our Bible story.
Yes.
See you in a minute.
See ya.
Hello, Camp Hoblitzelle. It's Captain Bill here with another Bible adventure for the day. And if you take a look around me, I'm pretty scared because I am up in the ropes course and we are really, really high up there. But I've got my gear on, I've got my hat, I've got my harness, and I am going to have to trust that these things are going to help keep me safe. And we're going to go on a ride in a zip line here in just a few minutes. But we want to get back to the adventure that we've been going through with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Can you say them with me? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So yesterday we learned that those three gentlemen ended up in a place called Babylon because King Nebuchadnezzar, it's a funny name to say again, say it with me, and when you say it, you got to shake your head, okay? So when King Nebuchadnezzar came and took over Jerusalem, he took all these people back to Babylon with him. And when they got to Babylon, they were given all these things that they had to do. And King Nebuchadnezzar wanted to make sure that everybody knew how good he was, how powerful he was, and that he was just an awesome, awesome person. So what he decided to do was that he built this statue and he put gold on it, and it was a huge, huge, huge statue that everybody in the whole city could see. And what King Nebuchadnezzar said was that anytime that music played, everybody had to turn to that statue and bow down and worship it. Well, that was a problem for Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego because they were taught that they were only supposed to worship God. And now, here they are in a different place, and they're being told they have to worship this golden statue of King Nebuchadnezzar. So what are they going to do? Because if they don't listen and they don't worship, they could get in a lot of trouble. They could just be in so much trouble for not following the orders of the king. So one day the music played and they started to look around, and everyone around them turned towards the statue and they started to bow down and worship this statue. So the pressure is on. The pressure's on for them because everybody else is doing it, and there's the pressure that if we just do this, if we just fudge it a little bit here, then we won't get in trouble, and we'll look just like everybody else, and we'll be just like everybody else, and we'll be acting like everybody else. But that wasn't good enough for Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So when everybody else did that, they kind of just stood still and they refused to bow down and worship anybody else. So that kind of leads us to our bottom line today. Our bottom line is this: when the pressure is on, you can trust that God is with you. Because a lot of times we're going to have a lot of pressure to do things the way that God doesn't want us to do. There's going to be times where we look around and other people are doing these things that we know are not the way that God wants us to act and to treat other people. But when the pressure is on, you can trust that God is with you. Can you say the bottom line with me one more time? When the pressure is on, you can trust God is with you. All right, so here we go. I am going to go, and the pressure is on for me to trust that this harness and this helmet and all these other things are going to keep me safe. So we are going to go on a little bit of a zip line ride. Here we go. All right, guys, I'm all clipped in and I'm ready to go. Are you ready for this? I'm gonna turn it around so you can see where we're at, or maybe I'm not, but that's all right. Here we go. Off we go. Ah! Remember, when the pressure is on, you can trust God is with you. Ah! Ah! Help me! Help me, Jesus! Help me! Ah! Ah! Oh, that was awesome. Thanks, guys.
Hi.
Yes,
All right, that was a
Bible
great
story
story.
was wonderful.
I loved it. Learning some more about our new friends.
Yes, learning more about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And we also have our bottom line for today. And we will see you when we come back.
When the pressure's on, you can trust God is with you.
Thanks, Maria, for bringing that bottom line to us.
You did such a good
You did
job.
a really great job. And also this week, all of us can join in learning more about our Bible in our memory verse.
Yes.
So we're going to learn a little bit more about it from our
From
counselors.
our counselors.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart.
Do not depend on your own understanding.
Proverbs 3:5.
Hey, let's join in and
Let's
try and do that
it
all
again.
together.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Proverbs 3:5.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It's good morning time. It's good morning time.
Coming up right now is going to be our captivity, and we're
I'm
going to
excited about
learn
today.
about first aid, and we might have a couple of special guests coming up to talk a little bit more about that and help us out. So we're super excited to see who might come and join us
I
for
love
that.
special guests.
It's going to be a great
Yeah, I
day,
really love special
and
guests.
happy Tuesday, friends!
Yes! Good to see you!